Hi, welcome to Revsportz. This is Ishaan Shahane, and with us we have someone really special. He's a former Indian bowling coach, Mr. Mhambrey. So, first of all, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for your time. It really means a lot for us. And once again, a big congratulations. What a final, what a win. Big congratulations to you and the team, sir.
Thank you. Thanks. Pleasure to be on the show, and thanks for inviting me. Yeah, lovely. I think it's extremely interesting, nail-biting final. I thought for everyone, and especially for us who were sitting outside. Sometimes when you have no control over what's happening inside, I think you sometimes
Yes,
very frustrating. But so glad that we just crossed over and actually won that much needed one ICC trophy that was evading us for a long time. So yeah, just happy
absolutely.
about it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Sir, I have to ask you, how was your stint as the bowling coach of this Indian team? You've been here for a while. How was your overall experience? If you could just sum it up for us.
I think rewarding, fruitful, satisfying. I thought it just sums up everything in terms of obviously satisfying is not only just the wins, but it's just the journey that I have had for the last couple of years. Different tournament, different series. There were highs, there were lows. And at that times we were nearly there, couldn't cross over. World Cup,
Yeah,
well, last year 50 over World Cup was a heartbreaker for us, not for us, but everyone in the country as well. But other than that, a lot of satisfaction uh, going ahead. A lot of satisfaction of being able to contribute. Uh, that's important for me. I thought at some point got an opportunity to work with the BCCI, got an opportunity to work with the best in the world, and to be able to contribute in a little way can't get better for me.
absolutely. And the World Cup journey overall, I think the bowlers also had a fantastic outing. How would you sum up the performance of all the bowlers? I think Bumrah has definitely taken the spotlight there. But if you were to look at all the matches and quickly sum it up for us, you must be feeling extremely proud.
Very proud. Just one of the things that really stood up for me is at some point or the other, every individual contributed. There was contribution from every individual, each and every one. And I think that's important. I think when you have tournaments like this, yeah, it's going to be a challenging tournament. You're playing abroad, different. One half is in US, a different surface altogether. Then you
Yes.
go to West Indies, a different challenge. You've been, different surface altogether. But you also know that not every individual will perform. But I think what was good to see, what was really heartening to see, that at some point or the other in any game, every game, someone contributed from the bowling,
Yeah.
and I think that's important. I think that's the discussion that we always have in the team. I said in a given game, there will be a couple of guys who will perform, who will outshine the others, but it's equally important that others do contribute, and
Yeah.
maybe a run saved, a wicket there, a wicket here. I think that's the contribution that you require from others as well.
So true.
And just to add
Yeah.
to what just mentioned about Bumrah, as he's for me clearly a once in a generation bowler that you have. He's on top of his game right now. All three formats. You took at
Yeah.
any format that you say, he's on top of his game, and adds so much value to the team, and which you've seen in the past couple of years.
What do you think makes him so very special? Like, is it something extra that he has? Like, is it an X factor? Is it just the ability to run in every day and get those wickets?
Yeah, complete X factor. I think it's just the way he. I think he's a freak. It purely starts from the run up. The way he, everything about the bowling is sometimes a lot. You see a lot of other fast bowlers, a lot of synchronization in terms of, you look at the basics, you look at the loading, you talk at the jump. I think it's completely different, isn't it? He just walks in, just run up is actually a couple of steps. There's no, has a freak of action, has an advantage out there. And as you said, he's a freak. It's just an advantage out there, just the way he releases the ball, different to the others. So yeah, completely just a freak. That's one word that really comes to me.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Hardik Pandya was seen bowling as well. A lot of talk about him not bowling earlier on. He bowled well in the World Cup. Do you see him playing Test matches more often now? Do you see him bowling in a Test match as well?
That's what we want to. That's what we actually want to. That's what we have been focusing on for the last couple of years. Unfortunately, there were injury issues that we had to manage. Something that we couldn't get away with. But it's just good to see that he's eager to bowl. And once he does that, once he adds that bowling bit, when he just the bowling that he comes into, he adds so much depth to the team, isn't it? The balance
Yes.
is there. You can purely go in with just 2, 3 seamers and have a different kind of allows you to have a different combination with adding another spinner. That's what advantage that we had. Him bowling full quota of overs, you could add another spinner, so you actually can good go in with 6
Yeah.
bowlers.
Yes, and even Arshdeep Singh, I think some sort of a revelation, at least in the World Cup, a youngster doing so well, or not possibly not as experienced as the other players, but definitely taking the onus on himself and handling the pressure beautifully. So, talk about just handling pressure and Arshdeep Singh rising to the occasion.
I think if you just you look at Arshdeep and look at his journey for the last couple of years, and I've seen Arshdeep from the under 19 years really. He's been with me from the under 19. That first year that he was here, pretty much a young rookie, 16, 17-year-old kid coming in, but still a tall and lanky kid. But you could see that there was something out there,
Yeah,
obviously with the
definitely.
shape, especially a left armor, which was rare at that because we didn't have a left. I don't think we've had a left armor after maybe uh, Zahir or RP Zahir. After Zahir, we haven't had a left armor. So some variety that comes in, what will shape the ball, swung the ball, which was very handy. But if you see his progress in the last couple of years, and you just look at purely the IPL, let's consider only the IPL. He bowls in the toughest phases of the game. He
Hmm.
bowls with the new ball, he bowls in the death. And
Yeah,
even though if you just have a combination, you land up with the economy of 8, it's
brilliant.
fabulous. So obviously the skills are there. Also the ability to soak in pressure. If you see death overs are when you're going to go, batsmen are going to hard at you. To be able to have that, one is the clarity of what his role is, and the confidence in execution. But the way he's just the vibe, body language that you see under the palm, when you actually can analyze a bat, you see a bowler and see how cool and calm he is. He never looked ruffled. If you look at him any stage, you never look. Body is there. He's smiling, positive body language, and I think it's really happy to see the way he's progressed in the last couple of years.
100%. I completely agree with you. And obviously, as we all know now, Gautam Gambhir is the new head coach. But before we talk about Gautam Gambhir, that World Cup win for Rahul Dravid, what did it mean? I think there were emotions all around. We've seen him celebrate as well. You were part of those celebrations. So, what did it mean for Rahul Dravid? And then we'll just discuss about Gautam Gambhir as well.
Yeah, I think you could just if you just look at, if you wanted to sum it up, you just saw what Rahul his emotions, let it go.
Yeah.
You've never seen Rahul in the last couple of years letting go some emotions. So actually, that shows what it really meant to him. And it's just the way last couple of years I've seen him. I'm so happy for him, the way he's worked with the team, the time he's invested with the team. He's been there throughout. We have had the discussions, and numerous discussions after the game, in the night, when things were really, and I have a lot of discussion. Involvement was there,
Hmm.
uh, you know, and as an individual, obviously one of the legends of the game, but when he took up this coaching role, so easily he was just a lot in the background.
Yeah.
You know, that's the greatness of the as an individual. Obviously, as a player, he's a legend, but I think he's a
Yes.
better human being as well, and you could see that.
Wow.
And I think that's the environment that he created in the dressing room. Everyone had had a voice. Everyone could voice their opinions. Never had kind of any kind of a ability to create, got them together. The team gel together. It's so much work that he's put in. I'm so happy that he deserved this go, this kind of an exit,
Absolutely.
this kind of finish of a wonderful career. I think he deserved every bit of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Think if there's one man who deserves this, I think it's definitely Rahul Dravid. Gautam
Yeah.
Gambhir as a new head coach, a lot of excitement around that. Your thoughts on Gautam Gambhir?
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to it. I thought, obviously he's taken over from Rahul. Very much a little bit of a transition phase in Indian cricket is going through. So obviously he'll have his challenges going ahead. But in terms of good good thing is that he's played a lot of cricket. He's experienced. He's understood he's been in that kind of environment. So I'm sure he'll do a good job. And I really wish him the very best. I thought, it's good, very exciting years ahead. 3.5 years, I think his term is going to be. So definitely, a lot of opportunity there for him to take this team forward. and obviously Indian cricket. So really wish him the
Yes.
very best.
Yes, absolutely, Pastor. And a lot of names are cropping up with the fast bowling coach as well, the new fast bowling coach. How good would it be if Zahir Khan possibly took up this role? That would be pretty exciting as well.
Yeah, experienced. I thought he's right. One of the very great Indian fast bowlers that you have left, especially left hand. You had the great fast bowlers. So yeah, a lot of experience out there. He's been in the circuit, done IPLs. So I'm sure there's a lot he can offer to the other youngsters and the other members of the team. And yeah, as I said, just wish him the very best. He's a great guy, excellent bloke. Down to earth. As again, very kind-hearted, down to earth. And yeah, wish him the very best.
Awesome. Last question for you, Paras. So, are there any youngsters in this fast bowling department who we can keep an eye out for? Someone who's possibly not, had an impact up till now, but who you've noticed possibly, move up the ranks and who we can see emerge in the nearing future?
Mm, I thought Mayank is an exciting prospect going ahead.
Yeah.
The IPL, everyone kind of was on awe in terms of just the sheer pace you could see from a young guy who could generate a kid. So that's exciting. Obviously, there were others I would just right now, if you think about them, was Rana. I
Hmm.
think KKR. I think if you see a
Harshit
couple,
Rana.
I
Yeah.
think Harshit Rana. I think he will. I think he needs opportunities. You need to look at making some kind of opportunity, giving space. Got a couple of games. If he gets an opportunity, if he's drafted in, I'm sure he'll work well with the current group of fast bowlers. You have someone like
Yeah.
Bumrah who's extremely experienced. He will learn interacting with someone like him. You also have someone like Siraj and Arsh,
Yes. Yes.
obviously, as I would say, are very experienced. So I think I'm sure he'll learn a lot interacting with that kind of a group. But yeah, I think couple of names just that really come to my mind right now are these two. But I'm sure there are others as well. And just from the under 19 now, it's a time that's what we did. I think we focused a lot on the under 19s, and you see that bunch coming through as well, being successful. So that's good. Arsh is part of that under 16 batch. So you have others as well. So yeah, now we start kind of, it's a cycle. You need to keep working on them, keep creating that bench strength so that you take this Indian cricket forward.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Paras sir. And again, once again, congratulations. I think it's brought a lot of joy to this nation. So thank you and congrats once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure talking to you.